2025, the Bluebird Leaders event located at the Happy Camper, along with the Buzz podcast. Mr. Mike and Maureen, thank you for coming out.
Glad to be here. Glad
Rebecca,
always.
I love you. You know you got my heart. I wouldn't miss this for the world.
You. Maureen is our Chief Volunteer Officer at Bluebird Leaders. So we are so thankful for all of the help and everything that you do to support us and our mission and our growth and everything else.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I wouldn't give my time to anything else. And don't you dare get, it's been such a, I love you. You know I love you. I love every single lady that is a part of this group because it's a community of women that are committed to lifting each other up. And that shouldn't be as rare as it is, but it is rare.
Lonely, right?
It's so lonely.
We need to say early that launching very soon, Maureen is going to be hosting our first book club.
Yes.
It is her idea, and it's coming through and gonna happen. Do you want to tell us about that first book that you chose?
Absolutely. So I chose The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. I absolutely adore her podcast. And so the opportunity to preview her book and then bring it to all of you. And I'm hoping that our Bluebird community will join us. We've had a lot of excitement already, actually.
Yeah.
And so what we'll do is we'll start on Wednesday, March 19th at 6 p.m. Central. It'll be an hour. Just come and join us. The first meeting really is just that initial, let's just get to know each other and why do you want to be a part of the book club? And then we'll meet every 4 weeks for an hour. Come. It doesn't matter if you haven't read the book. That's not a requirement. It is all about creating that sense of community and, again, lifting each other up. And then there's going to be, of course, Gretchen Tegethoff and Colleen Watson that are going to follow up for additional ones, so stay tuned.
Your memory's so good, so good. Okay, let's talk about the Buzz.
All right.
Newer podcast on the scene, and you guys are already like breaking numbers and having famous people and
I know, it's kind
doing
of
amazing things and great healthcare IT conversations. So
Yes.
Mike, over to you. Tell us about it.
Oh, it's been a great ride. It's really about opening up the doors of healthcare IT, and it's turning the tables around. Well, while most podcasts want to focus on the executive in the hospital, we focus on the solutions, solving the problems for the executives, right? There's so many problems out there, from patient engagement, patient care. The clinicians and nurses need a conversation that says, we're solving that problem. And I've got a nurse next to me that helps me with the clinical side while I help with the technology that's out in our community of care. And so the Buzz brings on those leaders, solutions and technology that they need to hear about in the hospital settings.
Yeah.
We brought on now a host of CEOs, VPs of institutions that are providing advisory services at the next level, at the advanced level of care. So the Buzz had a great day here at HIMSS 25. We interviewed Damon John of Shark Tank today.
I saw the picture.
It's been a great day. And so we've also shot a couple of episodes with Philips. And we just finished an episode of shooting for The Futurists. So the TV show The Futurists is going to be one of those avenues that the Buzz gets previewed on.
Awesome. So Maureen, tell us about you on the Buzz, your clinical experience, and how you're making that relatable and finding solutions to help those nurses, because you know they're the front line.
Well, I will always try to bring my nursing voice to the forefront, because at the end of the day, it is so important. It's a voice that, for whatever reason, has not had the full attention of the healthcare community, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And now, I think the momentum is starting to change. But at the end of the day, let's talk about the technology that's actually going to impact the patient. If it's not bringing forward a better level of quality care or helping the clinician, why are we doing it? Technology for the sake of technology isn't a great idea. And we do a lot of that. So instead of continuing to layer in technology that takes us further and further away from each other, let's bring in technology that actually brings us closer together.
Yeah, so we can have a full solution of care. Everybody can help take care of grandma or great grandma. I still have 2 grandmas left, so they're my kids' great grandmas, right? So how do we keep them at home, but also watch, monitor, and take care of them using these new technologies, right?
Right. You want them to have their full life, not be limited by an environment, not tethered to a specific care setting.
Right.
The technology is there. Let's make it work.
Awesome.
And that's why we showcase it.
Yeah.
We've got to someone has to showcase the technology, just not the problem. And I have a problem here, there, and everywhere, right?
Yeah, I love that you're bringing true case studies of patients and the clinicians together. I think that conferences don't bring enough of the case studies, and it's very high level talk. So it's really time, and what you guys are doing is to step on that chalk line and bring in the patient of how they're truly being affected.
Right.
So
And be candid about it. It's a candid conversation. Everything's not roses and sunshine and right in healthcare. And so sometimes we have to have a candid conversation that's a little terse, especially when it comes to, can you deliver care at the level it needs to be delivered? Are you subpar? Is your system underperforming for your patients?
Right. Awesome. So thank you so much for coming.
Aw.
Mike's on a panel here at Happy Camper in a little bit.
Yes.
And talking about one of his newer solutions.
Yes.
And so happy to have you guys here. Thank you.
It's going to be wonderful.
Love
Thank
you.
you for having us,
Love
Rebecca.
you.
Love you.
Thank you.